Let's talk about how Balin put Josh Giddey on his team last week.
I jinxed his
Oh,
ass.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Up in the Air podcast. I'm here. I'm here tonight. We're here with Balin. How you doing tonight?
Oh, chilling, trying to stay warm. It was like 10 degrees when I woke up this morning, so trying to stay warm,
Yeah, that crap sucks
living
right
life.
now.
Yeah,
That's awful. What you up to, Bryden?
enjoyed the
How you
time
doing?
off.
Sorry.
uh, doing well. Went to the Broncos game yesterday.
Really? Okay.
Fantastic.
That's sick.
Same, I went as well.
You were there?
Yeah. It was like right
Dang.
by the Browns tunnel, which was cool. You could see all those guys.
That's it.
Dang,
The
bro.
Yeah.
Browns right tackle is the largest human I've ever looked at in my entire life. He's like 6'10", 4'10". It was ridiculous.
6'10",
He's
4'10",
enormous.
bro. Would you put him on your fantasy draft team if you had an opportunity? Go back in time?
Go back in time,
Non
maybe.
All-Star?
Not an all-star. Definitely not an all-star.
That's sick. If he actually is
I got a
6'10".
spot open now.
Dang, your Broncos are killing it,
uh,
though.
Yeah, what, like
6 and
5-0?
5.
Five-game
Yeah.
winning streak? And, like,
Just on the heels.
guys lost to all the bad teams and you're beating all the good teams on the win streak,
Correct.
which is a little crazy. So, that's hype. What'd you guys
Dominated
eat?
the Browns, who were a pretty solid team.
What'd you guys eat for Thanksgiving? Like, what was your favorite dish at Thanksgiving?
Cheesy hash brown casserole I made by far. The
Your
best.
own food was that good? Best
Bro,
thing?
it was so good.
Everyone else made mid food?
I mean, everything else is good. I love green bean casserole. I love
Oh
mashed
my
potatoes. I grab
god.
some like
Oh, the greens.
bomb homemade gravy.
Yeah. Jeez.
My cousin made an appetizer. It was like a baked croissant that had brie cheese on it and raspberry jalapeno jam on top. It was so freaking good. It was unbelievable.
Oh my god,
Oh,
bro.
ate like 3 of those Jones. So got after a little bit.
Yeah.
Uh, Part of the meal, probably stuffing. Stuffing's always the best, I think.
I've never had stuffing in my life.
You've never ate stuffing?
Nah, both my parents hate stuffing. So
What?
they've just I've never had it. They've never like done it at Thanksgiving. So I just say
That's
that I hate
wild.
it when people ask so I don't have to like say anything. But I've never had it.
So good. What was your favorite thing?
Uh it was oh my god. I don't know. It was probably the green bean casserole too for me. I was just putting random crap on my plate and just slopping it together. But
Hmm.
the ham is always my favorite. Frick, man. It might look a little weird. I don't know how ham can bleed, but man, that crap looked like it was about to bleed. Maybe you shouldn't have ate it, but it
Yeah,
was pretty good.
wish we had ham at Thanksgiving, but we do turkey. Yeah, turkey's not
Turkey,
the best.
turkey.
Yeah, turkey's
Yeah.
nasty. Crap's.
Turkey's mid. I like turkey legs. If you go to like a county fair,
Oh
and you
yeah.
get yourself one of them Joneses. Those are good. I like
Or
those.
like turkey in your
Little
sandwich.
BLH leg.
Mm.
Yeah. Mm, mm.
But like an actual fat Thanksgiving turkey, that crap's disgusting, bro. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what people do. But Balin, do you want to hop us into some NBA news? We'll just randomly get into some chats about random stuff.
Yeah, just let me grab the little page here.
You said
Not too
Draymond
much
said
going
something.
on. Draymond does not regret choking Rudy Gobert. So really important that all of us knew that and that you know
I
he
just think
is
that's hilarious that he actually
yeah.
doubled down on that. Like no regrets. We got
Mhm.
legendary pictures from that.
Yeah. Luca is banged up, but he's continued to play. Um, Devin Booker feels like he's a part of history. Cool, bro. Thanks, dude. Bucks had the biggest comeback of the year so far. Porzingis is out at least a week, if not more. So actually, some
What
real
happened to him?
news. Half strain.
Oh, Caster. Okay.
Didn't have enough potassium. That's all I know.
Damn.
Need more potassium.
Get banana.
And then obviously everybody knows about the Giddy stuff. I'm not going to talk about that. Your entire Twitter feed, it was that
Exactly.
for all of Thanksgiving. So, standings wise, the Orlando Magic are on a 7-game win streak. Got all the way to the 2 seed, right
Oh
in there
my
with the Bucks and Sixers. After those teams is pretty mid. Obviously, Celtics are the 1. Should have said that. Pretty mid from 6 to 11. Knicks, Pacers, Cavs, Hawks, Nets, Raptors, all within a game and a half of each other. Hornets, bad. Bulls, bad. Wizards and Pistons, horrific. And the Pistons really aren't that bad, but they just like do not know how to win.
Yeah, it's
Craziness. 14 in a row, right? Plus, I think dating back to last year, 4-38, if I'm not mistaken. 4-37, something like that.
that's who's their coach last year? Was it still homeboy like was on the Raptors? Like coached the Raptors for a while? Dwayne Casey?
I don't know if he got fired mid-year. He was there at the beginning of the year, though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Gosh, I had high expectations for them actually, but they can't shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Like-
I feel like their starting five's not bad, but their bench is awful. Like, no NBA players on their bench.
It's too many
Like-
young dudes, not enough like veterans around. Like the Houston Rockets had like that's what's making them good right now is having, even though he's a like crazy dude, like Dylan Brooks and Fred VanVleet and Jeff Green. Like they're really helping them out, and the veterans on the Pistons are like washed up number 2 picks like James Wiseman and Marvin Bagley, and like they could still help, but they're not pros like professionals.
Yeah. And they have Cade, who's like a scorer, and then Asur has a lot of potential. He's just not, he doesn't have an offensive game yet.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's kind of Jaden Ivey's. I don't know if we'll ever know what he is as long as he's on this team because he's
Yeah.
forced to be like a secondary scorer, and he's just not that right now.
Yeah, he shot the ball well tonight, I think, but oh
Yeah.
my god, they got shellacked by the Wizards, which is just rough.
Rough.
But
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the Pistons do play the Lakers this week, and
Dub
that just
coming.
always happens, bro. Lakers will play their worst game ever to like allow a team to snap a losing streak. Like I would not be surprised if my Lakers just fell apart like they did tonight.
Yeah. Lost by 44. Go Lakes. West, pretty top heavy as well. The T-Wolves are up in first. T-Wolves, Thunder, and Suns have outplayed the Nuggets recently, pushing the Nuggets to 4. Mavs at 5. Your mid teams are Kings, Rockets, Lakers, Pelicans, Warriors. Clippers somehow has played like significantly less games than everyone else. 2 or 3 less games than everyone else.
Yeah.
Jazz are what we expected them to be. Blazers what we expected them to be. Grizzlies are awful. The Spurs, like, if you have a Spurs bet, hit the over because they're not stopping anyone. They will refuse to play defense. Their roster is not good. Keldon Johnson's good. Wemby takes the worst shots I've ever seen in my life. Like, just
So,
whatever he wants to do, he's doing it.
I'm sure Jeremy Sohan's plus minus has got tremendously worse from the last time we saw it. Like, I watched the Golden State San Antonio game, and that was just awful. Like,
Yeah.
he's scrambling, can't even handle the ball. When he shoots, looks like I don't even know. He looks rough. He looks impossible.
He looks rough.
Yeah.
Hi. Any thoughts about the last week and a half or so? Thanksgiving week, other than the Nuggets just sucking it up.
Yeah, the Nuggets just suck right now. And they have so many injuries they're dealing with right now. Over the last week, no. I mean, the Magic shooting up to number 2, that's pretty cool. We all have touched on them. They're a fun, exciting young team. It's good to see them bringing it together. Just like in other news, McCollum's supposed to be back. He wants to be back this week.
Oh, that's good.
Awesome.
So that would
I
be.
love to hear that.
I like McCollum, and the Pelicans need him, so being back's good. MVP race, freaking Jokic up there, of course. How OKC's looking, freaking shy. Could be
True.
the front runner as well. Halliburton, I don't think he's gonna win it this year, but he looks like this. He could win one in a couple years or so.
He might win the in-season tournament MVP and the championship.
Yeah, in season for sure. Yeah, he win it.
Yeah. I just think it's crazy that the Clippers, Nuggets, and Mavericks all got eliminated from Group B of the play-in tournament, and Houston and New Orleans are at the top. I'm like, what happened in that freaking pool?
Such an irrelevant tournament. I think the crazy thing talking about MVP, Joel Embiid is playing so much better than last year.
He might actually deserve it this year.
Probably more deserved this year than last year. Be honest, I don't know if he can. I don't think he's dominant enough anymore to he's not as dominant as Jokic. So he'll always be like 3 to 5 range. Early 15 games in, shout out De'Aaron Fox. I think he is playing at an MVP-ish level as well. He's averaging like 30. Just pushes the pace of the offense so well for that team too.
Yeah. I think
no one on the Lakers.
Wait, what? What about the Lakers?
No one on the Lakers in the MVP race.
Not yet. Got some players coming back.
Reeves gets right.
Randomly, Rui Hachimura just had like nose surgery and is out for a couple weeks. I'm like, what the heck? You did not need that. I was like, wait till the off season, bro. You did not need nose surgery. Maybe he did. I don't know. But I thought that was so pointless.
He probably couldn't breathe.
Maybe. Maybe, but wasn't affecting his play. He was playing good.
Quick thought. Which star on a new team you think has been the best fit so far? So your Dames, your Drews, your obviously Bradley Beal doesn't play. James.
Yeah.
Who am I forgetting here?
Oh man.
Stabs.
Oh yeah.
Who are on the Wizards?
Fred VanVleet.
VanVleet.
Star.
Sure, yeah.
Chris Paul, I guess. Maybe.
Chris Paul.
Harden.
Yeah, Chris Paul. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Harden. I was like, Harden.
Yeah. Man. I think the Bucks had a decently slow start, but it looks like they're starting to catch on.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're only going to get better too. I think they're going to be dangerous. They're tied for third seed with the Magic and the Sixers. They're both 12-5. But yeah, I mean, Damian Lillard he's a beast offensively, man, and they have great defensive pieces around him. So I think that was a great trade, and I think they're only going to get better. I think they'll be right around 2 seed. Like I think we all had them at 2 seed or 3rd seed or something like that.
Yeah. True. I have no clue. I feel like probably the Celtics, like stars that they got are like fitting in perfectly like a glove. I think their defense is like incredible when they're watching or when I'm watching them. Like they all like having Porzingis. That was definitely something they were missing. Is like a big that could stretch the floor and that could play defense. Like Al Horford is it's always been solid. Like he's always a great like option to have as a big man, but they needed something else. They needed something, and they got it. And I feel like Drew Holiday's been really solid for them, and Milwaukee I feel like is missing him a lot. I feel like their defense has been slacking a ton, even though their offense has been killing it. But not many stars that moved this offseason, I guess.
Yeah, it really wasn't too much. I think the Dame thing has worked out fine so far.
Yeah.
You really don't know until it's a 7-game series against a team that can adjust to what you're doing and can play defense and can expose like a high pick and roll with Dame and not having Giannis in the action. See how that works. See if Middleton can stay healthy. Definitely agree the Celtics look really, really good. Van Vliet and Brooks, I think, elevated Houston. Washington did not work out.
Poole's playing really bad. Like I expected him to have, like everyone was talking about him, like oh he's gonna average 30 and take so many shots because they're so trash. And like he's taking so many shots, and I feel like every night I look at the box score because I don't want to watch their games. That would be painful to watch their games. I'm like, dang, he scored 12 points on 24 shots.
Yeah. No, it's supposed to be like major publications were picking him for most improved player of the year, and it's like, bro,
I think I picked him for that too.
Yeah, you're unplayable almost. Like,
yeah, it's
it'd
like
probably just be better with letting Kuz.
Yeah,
exactly. I don't know. Chris Paul thing. I just don't know. I think he's playing fine. He's just too old for that team, and everyone's too old. That's not Steph, and Steph's old, but like Steph.
Yeah.
Clay is not good. Dre is not good.
Yeah, I think Clay had his first like 20-point game, like against the Spurs the other night, and then he got like benched in the fourth quarter because he was playing so bad. But do you guys think there's a
time for that team to shake it up?
Yeah, I agree. Like they had their time, but I mean they could maybe give it one more run. But if we'll see. Do you guys think there's a possible rookie that can make an all-star team this year? Like Chet Holmgren's averaging 18 points and 8 rebounds. Is it possible that he, as a rookie, could make an all-star team?
They still do it by bigs and littles, guards and non-guards.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm thinking about who are like the big guys, the big men in the West, like besides Jokic and AD. I don't even know if AD is. Oh frick, Sabonis.
I don't know.
Cat, Gobert.
Is Chet playing better than them right now? Because AD barely plays.
Well, AD's played every game this year but one, but he's averaging 22 and 12 only.
I mean, I'd still take AD. He's a better defender.
Yeah, and he's like 3 blocks a game or something.
Every 12-year-old's gonna vote for Wembanyama.
I could see that.
Sengun
definitely wouldn't deserve it. That would just be my guess.
Wembanyama really is what I can think of. Rookie-wise.
You guys see that the defensive player of the year is averaging 1 block? 1 block a game.
JJJ?
JJJ!
3 J's.
Averaging 1 block a game.
Grizzlies are rough.
Yeah.
Rough.
How about Jaime Hawkins Jr., the other JJJ, though? He's killing it.
They're still so inconsistent in Miami. Just like come out, beat a really good team, and then just like score 92 points the next
Yeah.
game and lose by 10. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yep.
really don't care. Like until the playoffs, it seems like. Like Jimmy just
I still
doesn't
wouldn't
want
want
to
to play
win.
them though. Yeah.
I feel like they
They
want to
just
play out
wanna
the high
take-
seed. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say, like you, I think they just like the hard road. It seems like
Yeah.
don't want home court advantage at all. Just want to be down 3-1 every series.
It's like, okay, we'll take out the Bucks or the Celtics in the first round.
Yeah.
Either the first or the third round, we'll take them out. Like, okay.
Dang.
I got some.
All right, what we got next?
Do you want to hop into the start, bench, and cut?
All right, I'm down. I'm down.
Okay.
I'm down.
Guys, mine kind of suck. I just want to say.
Wow. Just throwing yourself under the bus like that.
I am. So, start, bench, or cut? What do y'all think? Gordon Hayward, Andrew Wiggins, Tobias Harris.
I'm cutting Gordon Hayward.
No
Too
doubt.
old at this
Definitely
point.
cutting Gordon Hayward.
I think I'm starting Andrew Wiggins and then benching Tobias.
I like Wiggins' versatility defensively and his ability off the dribble as my starter, and just Toby's pure scoring as a good bench player. Good bench fit, catch and shoot ability. Like him as a six man.
I would say the way that Wiggins is playing this year, I want him off the bench. He's playing like trash. I'd start Tobias and cut Gordon Hayward. Even though Gordon Hayward's actually not playing bad this year.
That's not true.
Hey, what do you mean?
I fail to believe that.
Hey, the Hornets were playing good till what's his face? LaMelo got hurt the other night.
Hmm.
So that
He's
sucks.
hurt again. What did he hurt?
Yeah, he got like carried off the floor. Not like carried, but like he hurt his ankle.
On people's shoulders, yeah.
Yeah. You got one, Bay?
Sure, we can do my LaMelo one since that's a good little segue.
Oh, frick.
Eastern Conference. Well, he's not an Eastern Conference. Kind of like your second tier point guards, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Start, cut, bench, Brunson, LaMelo, Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie.
I swear, if you put this on Twitter, like
Everyone.
it would burn down
Yeah.
Kyrie.
Okay. What'd you say again? Brunson, LaMelo, Kyrie?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go start. Ah, frick. I'm gonna go start Brunson. I'm gonna go. I kind of want to bench LaMelo and cut Kyrie.
That's where it gets, I think, divisive, not decisive, divisive.
Yeah.
What do you think, Bri? I think I start Brunson as well, but I'm cutting LaMelo because he doesn't play any defense.
That's not a reason to cut a guy.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
That's hard, man. I know Kyrie's kind of up there in age a little bit, but I think I'm starting Kyrie just because he has championship experience. He basically won that game in Golden State with that fadeaway three, which was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just so versatile offensively, and he's on not like Melo. He actually plays a little bit of defense. So, and then
Yeah.
Brunson I would have off the bench because Brunson is solid defensively, and he's got a great offensive game. So,
Yeah.
I think if it came down to if you're doing it based off who's not a locker room problem, obviously Brunson's going to be your starter. But I think even though everything's like Kyrie's toxic, I think there's a little bit of like if you put LaMelo on not a puppy dog team or whatever you want to call the
Puppy
youthful,
dog team.
like they're all so young, they're all just hanging out and shooting threes. Like you put LaMelo where Jordan Poole was last year, how do we know that's not toxic? So I think he has a little bit of a toxic like game style play. So, and I definitely would trust Kyrie in big moments over LaMelo Ball. Steve?
Do you want me to go with another one? I was just writing. Honestly, I was just writing another one right now. This one kind of sucks. Tyus Jones, Jordan Poole, Jeremy Sohan.
Ooh.
It's like the worst players in the worst combination of talent to start, bench, or cut.
For all the hate, I am starting Jordan Poole.
That's
At least he can get you 30 at one point.
true.
I'll bench Sohan. And I'm cutting Tyus Jones because he can't play defense.
Bro, I don't know. I feel like that's a tough cut. Tyus Sohan. What do you got, Brad?
I can't believe you were making us do this one.
I'm sorry.
It's all good. I agree, though. I thought Jordan Poole was going to be a lot better this year. I think he still can be better. I don't think he's the guy he wanted to be. I think he's a solid like third option, second option maybe. So if he gets on a good team, I think he could turn it around. But he's my starter. I'm gonna go with Tyus Jones as my bench. I think he's a great backup point guard. And I'm cutting Sohan. Hey, Sohan.
Yeah, I go similar, but I would honestly probably start Tyus, and then Poole, and then definitely cut Sohan. I don't know. I feel like at least Tyus passes the ball. Poole legit.
Yeah.
Like he'll only give it up for like a fancy pass, and he won't move the ball around. He's taking it himself. So.
Yeah. He definitely needs to learn a role, like his role.
Yeah.
He's not that guy. He wants to be that guy so bad, but I don't think he's ever gonna be.
Yeah, I think he has to be a third, fourth option, like on a team.
Yeah.
What do you got, Bae? Do you got any other ones?
Yeah, I had a couple different, more like the top tier point guard ones.
Okay.
Better than the last one. Start cut bench, Trey, and Fox.
Wait, Trey, Young, and Fox, and who else?
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Okay, but you did say Trey Young, right?
Trey,
Okay.
Young, and De'Aaron Fox, yes.
Okay. I'd start Shea. Bench Fox, and I cut Trey Young.
Interesting. I think that's the popular pick,
It's the right pick.
but Trey Young is still Trey Young. So
Yeah.
Do they even
I
make the
think I'm gonna.
playoffs? Sorry.
It'll be close, man. They're ninth right now. But yeah, no, I think I'm with Steven though. I think that's what mine would be.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Young is cold-blooded, great point guard. But I just kind of like what versatility De'Aaron Fox and what's his name? I'm blanking on his
Shea.
name right now. Hey, yeah, I like their versatility a little bit more than
Yeah.
Trey Young.
What
think
did you have, Bae?
Shea's playing completely dominant right now. Like, as we said, up there in the top 5 for MVP. Just does it all, controls the pace, finds his guys, rebounds offensively and defensively. Mid-range, three-point shot, only if he's open, really, but mid-range floater, gets to the rim, gets fouled, gets the free throw line. Plays defense. I don't really know what his metrics are, but he looks like he's above average point guard defensively. So he's definitely my start. Fit wise, oh god, it's tough. I really like Trey. I really, really like Trey.
Hmm.
But I really, really, really like De'Aaron Fox. He's one of my favorite players in the league. I can't cut him. I morally can't cut the guy.
Yeah.
And I love, as a bench unit, that pace would be incredible. With his finishing ability, especially in the fast break. His mid-range game has gotten tremendous. And yeah, I think he has, like Brian said, he's more versatile than Trey. But Trey does do a lot of good things. But I still gotta go with De'Aaron Fox as my bench and then cut Trey. Um,
I have one.
All right.
yeah,
So obviously we know who the top centers are in the league.
Yep.
It goes Jokic and Embiid, right?
correct.
So I think next tier. So I'm gonna go Kristaps, Adebayo, or sorry, not Kristaps. I want to do Sabonis on the Kings,
Okay.
At on the Timberwolves, or Adebayo on the Heat.
Whew. Okay.
It's good. I can start with my cut. My cat. You're not in the tier of
That's
these
a good
guys.
cut. That's a good
you don't
cut.
play like that. He's fine. You're gone. The other two are pretty rugged, like playmaker scorers.
Mm-hmm.
That is not. Go up in arms, Timberwolves fans. I don't care. I think
starting, though?
Sabonis. I think I got Sabonis. Just such a
Yeah.
bully down there, and Adebayo does a lot more. I think on the mid post, but
Yeah, I agree. I think it's got
I
to be
like
that.
Sabonis' passing ability too, out of the deep post. Um, Offensive rebounding ability. His mid-range jump shot's not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. Defensively, I think Adebayo definitely has the upper hand,
Mhm.
but I'm still gonna stick with Sabonis.
Yeah, I think Sabonis, you gotta start him. I think you do bench Adebayo. Obviously, he's a beast when it comes to rebounding and defense. Like, he can anchor a team defensively at like 6'9" or 6'8", whatever size he is. He's insane, and Cat doesn't even play defense, and he's like 7 foot. So, and he can't play make the way that, like, but Adebayo and Sabonis are both like hubs. Like, you could just like kind of run your offense around them, even though
Yeah,
Adebayo's not as good offensively. You could still like run it through him. And Cat, I mean, you could kind of do that, but it's just he's not gonna like be a willing passer, I don't think, and like it's not gonna be as effective. So I got the same exact one. What did you have for that, Bri?
Yeah. Same. Adebayo was very close to starting, just because his defense is top tier, I think. But I do like Sabonis' playmaking more. Kind of reminds me of a not as good Jokic, but still like has that playmaking ability. He hustles on rebounding. And I like his energy. Brings it every game. I feel like when he's healthy. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember when people used to compare Kat and Jokic like they were the two best centers, and then I'm just so glad it's not. They don't even talk about it anymore.
Yeah. All right, I got one. Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, and Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
Who's the first player?
Devin Booker
Devin Booker, Shea, and then who else? Sorry.
and Donovan Mitchell.
ooh, that's good. I like that. I feel like Donovan Mitchell is Devin Booker light.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
Irregardless, Devin Booker's got to be ahead of Donovan Mitchell. I still think I'm putting Shea first. If you would have asked me in the offseason, Devin Booker would have been my starter, but
I feel like you
Shea
always
is
praise Devin Booker so much. You're like his biggest
I know,
like, fan right there.
I know because his ability to get to spots is like incredible,
Yeah.
and his jumper is so smooth. But Shea does more for a team, I think.
Yeah.
And the Suns are just pitiful to watch. Like, there's a moving pick every possession.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're still not great defensively. Like, there's effort, there's effort there, but they're not great defensively.
Yeah.
I think the Thunder have a defensive upside for sure. Yeah, so Shea, bench Book, and sorry Mitchell, you're just not Devin Booker yet, or I don't know if you ever will be.
Probably won't. We got Bry.
Sorry to my Cleveland friends. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell. Hey, he's amazing offensively. I don't think he plays a lick of defense, does he?
He tries.
Not much. Tries, I think, but I think Shy and Devin Booker play a little bit more defense. I don't know. Devin Booker, I don't know if he really plays too much defense, but
Yeah.
I do think Devin Booker hits his shots more often. But yeah, man. Now that I'm kind of talking myself out of it. I'm not a huge. I don't like the Phoenix Suns. I just don't like them. But yeah, I'll bench Devin Booker and I will start Shy. I just think Shy is killing it this year so far.
Yeah.
So.
I'm gonna just be different. I would start Booker. I want someone like Booker in my starting lineup, and then I'll take Shea off the bench behind Booker, and then definitely Donovan Mitchell kind of ruins team chemistry of the Cleveland Cavaliers a bit. So I cut Donovan. Bay, do you got one? Also,
yeah.
Okay.
I can get that one with Book. Oh, we can do star player one. I think that's kind of interesting because it's different styles of stars. So I think you're brutalized either way on whoever you cut.
Okay.
Joel Embiid, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Kevin Durant are my three star bench cut.
That's tough.
Yeah.
I think I'm starting Joel. I'm starting Joel Embiid, and then I that's so hard. I think I'm benching Kevin Durant, and I'm cutting Giannis.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't
Dang.
know.
Like 2 years ago,
Controversial.
that would be blasphemous.
Blasphemous? What do you mean?
I feel like Giannis was undisputed top player in the league for like 3 to 4 year stretch.
Oh my god, it's just watching him this year with freaking Dame. Like, they suck together. Like, they still don't know what they're doing together, and I don't know. It's just Joel's playing out of his mind. Kevin Durant's, when he's in the lineup, he's shooting 50% from 3 this year. And he's playing better than he's ever been. And Giannis still doesn't have a jump shot. He's still dominant in the paint, but I'm just going to cut. I'm going to cut him. What do you guys have?
I just can't. I can't go with Embiid. Gut doesn't let me.
I hated him
Embiid's
tonight.
cut. Peace out.
I think Embiid,
Another
okay.
universe. I think in another universe, if I didn't have so much hatred towards him, he'd be starting, but I can't do it. Giannis is my starter, and Kevin Durant's coming off the bench.
Interesting. I know I jumped down your throats with it, but I think I said I agree with Steven. I think Joel's just playing so well.
That's surprising.
He's so dominant in three aspects: scoring, defense, and ability to pass out of the post right now. And he's making the people around him better. You know, it's Nick Nurse and Joel Embiid are making the people around him better. They have the best point differential in the NFL and the NBA.
Yeah, both.
Both, yeah. And then, yeah, I don't think you can cut a 50% three-point shooter who just gets to his spots, unguardable, honestly. If you allow him to catch the ball, he's unguardable.
Yeah.
And then Giannis, he's still the Greek freak. He still has some just plays that drive you crazy, like offensive foul plays. The thing with him pushing over the ladder last year still just irks me the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Just drives me. Not a fan of that. Like, I don't know. And has he made a conference finals other than the year he won the championship? Not that Embiid has.
I'm not 100%.
Yeah.
I think actually, yeah, they played Kawhi's Raptors in the conference finals because Philly lost to the Raptors in the semis, and they were up 2-0, and then they lost 4 straight.
They're like 66-16 that year too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have any more, Stevie?
I do. I was trying to revise one of them to put another center in this one, but I'll do a different one. It's a shooting guards one. Benedict Mathurin, Alec Burks, DeAnthony Melton.
Ooh. Guys, I spend a lot of time thinking about.
Yeah.
Alec Burks, DeAnthony Milton, and who is the other one?
Benedict Mathurin, Pacers.
I'll go first. I'm going to take Alec Burks.
Wow.
Wait, you're taking him
my
out?
Starter.
Oh, you're starting him. Oh, frick.
He went to CU, right? Colorado guy.
Yeah, he did.
I feel like anytime I've seen him like actually play, he just balls out for some reason. Just like for no given reason, he just balls out.
He's locked right now on the 14-game losing streak, sadly.
Oh, hell yeah. That sucks. For the best of us. Then I'll take Mathurin as my bench guy.
Who we got?
DeAnthony. I got Mathurin as my starter. I think he's the most diverse offensively right now. But he also plays on the Pacers, so it's just like he can take as many shots as he wants, and it won't matter. I think he can attack the rim pretty well. His jump shot, he can shoot off the bounce a little bit. It's catch and shoot remains to be seen at this point. I couldn't tell you the efficiency numbers. So he's my starter. I think my bench player, I'm actually gonna go with DeAnthony. I think Burks is a better offensive player, but Melton does all the little things. I know I've said on here before that I'm a big DeAnthony Melton fan. I just like the way he hustles his ass off, passes decently, doesn't really have the ball in his hands that much, and that's fine with me for a bench guy. And then Burks, I just haven't really seen him play meaningful basketball in a long time. I know he was on the Knicks last year, but like, other than that, I can't remember what teams he was on before the Knicks. I know he was on Utah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
been all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Good
feel like
mid-range shooter though.
you
for
can't
sure.
really go wrong with any of these guys. They're so similar. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'd start Matherin, and then frick, I love Alec Burks so much. I don't know. I'd probably go Burks. I feel like he's so clutch. Like he hits such big shots when no one else can. I feel like Melton's amazing. He like couldn't miss a three tonight against the Lakers, like everyone else on the Sixers. But
Mm.
yeah, I'd say Burks. I like his game. I remember that series against the Hawks when he was on the Knicks,
Mhm.
and he's like legit. He could legitimately, like, if they kept him with that Brunson squad right now, I feel like he could help him out so much. He could be like another option. But I mean, they have good shooting right now. But I wish he was on a good team. He needs to get out of there.
Yeah.
You guys have
I
another
thought
one?
all think that every day.
Yeah.
I have one.
Got one, Brian?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so kind of like point forwards. We got Luka Doncic. I'm putting Paolo on there because they're 12-5 and he's looking really good. And then Anthony Edwards.
Say that again. Anthony
Anthony
Edwards.
Edwards, Luka Doncic,
Oh, okay.
and Paolo.
A lot of people not gonna like what I have to say.
Do you want to go last? Then? I'm just kidding.
Anthony Edwards is the best player on that list.
But I'm cutting him. Is that what you're about to say?
No, he's my starter.
Okay.
And then my backup is a guy that's not all about himself and actually I feel like puts his teammates in a better position to win, and that's Paolo. And I'm cutting Luka because I just absolutely despise the basketball that he plays, and I think it's horrendous for
Wow.
team continuity and viewership as well.
That's crazy.
He can do a lot of great things, but I would never take him on my team.
I'd probably start Luka, and then I'd bench Anthony Edwards and cut Paolo. I don't know. I feel like that you can't keep that much offensive firepower out of the lineup. Like yeah, like Paolo is up and coming, but like Luka, ever since he like stepped on the court, like he's been legendary. Like he can average like 40 points a game in his sleep. And I feel like you can't keep that. You can't keep that off the court. You can't cut that. It's like cutting Michael Jordan from his high school team. What do you got for
Right.
that?
Yeah, I like the future's bright for Paolo, but I just think against these two guys, it falls just short. I think maybe in a couple of years it'll be a completely different conversation. But I agree with Steven. I think the first day Luka stepped onto the court, that dude was like making circus game winners, like from the corner, throwing like falling out of bounds, hucking it up
Yeah.
and scoring. I think he's just too special offensively not to have him starting. I think you can build a defense around him just fine. I do agree though, Balin, like his brand of basketball is not my favorite. But I think if you're gonna go with a dominant scorer, it's got to be Luka, and then homeboy and Anthony Edwards is, yeah, he's coming off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I understand the Luka argument. I'm not saying anyone's
Yeah,
wrong. I'm
yeah.
not saying that. I just can't. It's not me. But I do think that there is a pretty strong argument that Anthony Edwards is a better offense player right now than Luka. Just like when he gets it on, you can't stop him off the dribble. Like other than having a ginormous rim protector, I don't know what you can do to stop him. But then he can just pull up from anywhere too.
Germany stopped
yeah.
him. Serbia stopped him. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing. The World Cup. Do you got another one, Bay, or?
I have like 3 more, but they all have players that we've already talked about, so I don't know if we want to do them.
I got
There's no
kind
need
of a
to.
cool one. I don't think it might not be that cool. I couldn't think of another like player that went along with this, but this is one current player and 2 players that are retired. Grant Hill, Ben Simmons, Lamar Odom. I tried to go with like point forward, but I couldn't think of a point forward besides Ben Simmons and like Lamar Odom, so I just went with Grant Hill, even though he's probably better of all these.
I think there was a moment where Grant Hill was like a top 10 player, and I don't think that was ever a moment for the other 2, so I'd take him as my starter.
Yeah.
Lamar is like the ultimate bench player. Just like mid-range god, can pass from the high post, can dribble, can handle as a 6'10 player. Fun off the court. Not healthy, but fun.
What?
Just all the stuff that came along with this hilarious.
Yeah.
And then Ben, I think, yeah, there was a moment where he would have been at least in the top 2 of that, but like his off-court baggage is bad too, like, and it affects his on-court play, and he just don't care.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Yeah, I'm starting Grant Hill, Lamar Odom, coming off the bench, and Simmons has never played a full season ever. I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's mine.
I got a stupid one. Dylan Brooks, Grant Williams, Patrick Beverly.
Grant
you
Williams,
have to
Patrick
start.
Beverly, and who?
Patrick
Brooks.
Beverly, Dylan Brooks, and Grant Williams.
Like you have to start Dylan Brooks for sure.
Yeah.
Like every
Starting
time you
Dylan
think
Brooks.
you have to cut one, you're like, well, the other one's just as bad.
Yeah.
I think I'm cutting Patrick Beverly though.
I originally had Draymond with these guys and not Grant Williams. But I was like, Draymond's an
Just like-
all-star. Like,
Yeah.
at his peak.
At his peak.
Which is long gone. I was putting people in
Yeah, all
headlocks.
those boys.
Yeah, probably,
Yeah.
what, Dylan Brooks and then Grant Williams? I don't know. Patrick Beverly. I don't know. He only shows up against the Lakers.
He doesn't have, like, the other 2 have attributes that help win a team, as in, like, defensive stopping ability.
Yeah.
And like, he just doesn't have that.
Patrick Beverly
Like, he
just
has-
fouls dudes.
Yeah, he's an antagonizer that it doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have any other ones?
We do the obvious one.
Oh, never mind.
What's the obvious one?
LeBron, Kobe, and Michael Jordan.
Oh my gosh. I'll go.
I like the Grant Williams one better.
I'll. Well, Kobe and Michael are like the same exact player, so I feel like you can't have them both in. So I'm gonna I'll start Kobe.
Wow.
I'll start Kobe, and then I need LeBron's playmaking off the bench. So
Is that allowed? Are you allowed to not have him in the top 2 of anything?
I'm sorry, MJ's great, but I mean, Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. I was gonna make a bad joke.
I feel like MJ and LeBron never had lulls during their prime. Like their lulls came later in their career. And there was a moment like in Kobe's prime where it's just like dude doesn't know how to play with his teammates. They're good because he can score, but they're not great. And then he kind of figured it out. Obviously, those teams sucked with Smoosh Parker, and they got so much better with Powell.
Yeah, you got like Chris Mihm, Smush Parker.
Yeah.
You had the worst teams you were putting out there with him.
Irregardless, Kobe's cut.
Okay.
I really like.
What's yours, Bri?
Dude's 6'9" and one of the best passers and rebounders and defenders in the league. I think I gotta take LeBron as a starter.
Really?
But Michael Jordan just wins, so it's tough.
Yeah.
This is a tough one. I mean, they're all awesome, excellent players. R.I.P. Kobe. But I mean, I think I'm starting Michael Jordan just because he won 6 championships.
6-0.
6-0, 2 times back to back to back. After he went to go play baseball, I don't know what that was about. But... and then LeBron, I will have off the bench. I mean, like Phelan just said, a 6'9" can rebound, pass, shoot, score, coach. GM does it all.
Yeah.
GM.
GM.
What were you saying, man?
Yeah.
I think he's a bad GM personally. I think he signs bad players.
He does.
I think he thinks he's a really good one. He's also like the team, like health trainer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Didn't people say like he's the one who got like Russell, like made them trade like KCP, Kuzma, and all them for Russell Westbrook? They're like LeBron was pressuring the Lakers to do that, and then he pressured them to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Fucking LeBron.
Yeah.
All right. I think I gotta sign off here. Any last thoughts?
I just think y'all wrong about Kobe. I mean, I'm just kidding. Nah.
I mean, hey, Kobe's close, man. I would. Oh, it's close. I think Kobe's. I'm so glad we got to watch him. I didn't really get to see Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm glad we got to witness Kobe and LeBron.
I don't think there's anyone in the league right now that. I mean, there could be someone possibly, but like that can be in that top 3. Like that's gonna get like. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, the only person I could think of right now, and I'm biased, is Jokic. I think he's gonna go down as one of the greatest players of all time.
Yeah.
Only 28.
I think Jokic and Curry are like Jokic and Giannis are like close to cracking like top 15. I feel like, or like already. But like I feel like Curry's close. He's like top 10 maybe right now. But I don't think. And besides that, I don't think there's anyone that's currently in the league that can do anything that can crack that. But
I agree.
all right. Thank you guys for watching tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Up in the Air. Hopefully y'all catch us next time and return and come back. So yeah, no more final words, right? We good? All right. We love y'all.
Holler at us.
Peace. Let's go to In-N-Out soon.
Yeah, for sure.
In-N-Out.
Maybe not.
In-N-Out. Let's go on me when I get paid.
On Steven.
On me.
All right.
That place is cheap. Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, y'all.